Hi, this is Jundo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. Cold and wet day here, but spring is just around the corner. Our subject today in Bendowa is Master Dogen's travels to the great kingdom of the Sung dynasty in China. And there he met the teacher he was looking for, Master Nyojo. And, as he describes, at last I visited Zen Master Nyojo of Dai Byakuho Mountain, and there I was able to complete the great task of a lifetime of practice. And what was that? What was he able to complete? I recently saw a movie that they made here in Japan about Master Dogen's life. I suppose it'll get over to where you live sometime with subtitles. But what surprised me about the movie is one scene that was, I thought, somewhat out of place for the rest of the movie. The special effects guys had to be put to work, and it's the moment of Master Dogen's enlightenment. He's literally depicted flying into the air on an animated pink lotus flower with all kinds of beautiful heavenly images around him, as if Walt Disney had designed Master Dogen's enlightenment. And it was somewhat out of place to the rest of the movie, which I thought was a fantastic film, because it showed Master Dogen as a really down-to-earth guy. I mean, for a 13th century ex-nobleman who became a Zen master, he was really pretty down-to-earth, crying at sad times, smiling at happy times. One of the most famous sayings about Master Dogen's enlightenment experience was soon after he returned to Japan, and he was asked what he had, learned there. What had he brought back? And he said, I've come back with empty hands. I've learned that my eyes are horizontal and my nose is vertical. As simple as that. I also read just this week that he really left no written description of his moment of enlightenment itself when he was with Master Juqing, Master Nyojo. He experienced something, went and spoke about it with his teacher. His teacher confirmed the experience, but he left no particular description of what that experience was, and none was really written until centuries later, when some of his later descendants started to, tell the story and make it a little bigger. And then they put in some details. But he himself never wrote about it. All we have is a statement such as this. I've come back empty-handed. I found that my eyes are horizontal, and my nose is vertical. It's as plain as the nose on your face. Perhaps what Master Dogen meant when he said he came home with his hands empty is that he realized that in doing so, his hands were always quite full. And when seeing his eyes as horizontal and his nose as vertical, he realized that everything is just as it is. Your eyes are just your eyes. Your nose is just your nose. And isn't that wonderful? For where would you be without an eyes and a nose? Well, there are a lot of people in this world without eyes. And they are just who they are too. Everything is just what it is. Sometimes the most miraculous thing is just to see what is most ordinary. Sometimes the way to see your empty hand is that you need not put anything in it to make it full. What you see with your eyes is just what you see. When you do not judge, when you do not resist, when you do not think of separation, and all things are what they are in suchness. Isn't that cool? I'd rather have that than flying around on a pink animated lotus blossom. Anyway, that's my personal taste. Shall we sit with that? Make your eyes horizontal. Your nose vertical. Make your hands empty. And just sit.